never really told you how to guess, and you got many questions in your head. Is it just me or everyone else? Can we talk about it? Do you wanna talk about it? Yeah, I wanna talk about it. Yeah, you know we can talk about it at the 1% club. 1%, 1%, 1% club. 1%, 1%, but at the 1% club.
What's up, good people? How you doing? It's your girl, Miss Wonderland, on yet another one. And with me here today is a couple of lovely people, as you can see. So as we dive into what it means to be a young Kenyan today, let me first introduce, or rather have them introduce themselves. Let's start from the beautiful lady over there.
Hi, everyone.
Don't be shy.
Agatha. Yeah.
You can tell them what you do. Tell people who you are. Tell them what you do.
All right. Agatha. I work in candid in transport. So basically, yes. Let's just do that.
Let's just do that. The gentleman next to her.
Hi, how are you doing? My name is Musa Abdallah.
Local Sudanese.
Yeah.
Anyways, my name is Musa Abdallah, professional electric engineer. Yeah, that's me.
Mr.
Well, my name is Suleiman. Professionally, I'm an electrical engineer and also a data scientist. Yeah.
Sir.
Hi, my name is Brian, and I'm a microbiologist. Yeah.
Wow, there are people who went to school to joke. Let's get you what? He's gonna tell us. Let everybody introduce themselves, and then we're gonna have him tell us what he does.
Yeah.
Sir.
Hi, my name is Keith. I do software development. Hint of business.
With a hint of?
Hint of business.
Kijana wa kushtuka. Tell us who you are.
Okay.
Tushtuke na wewe.
Tulisoma pia.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I'm Gatonga. I'm a creative designer by profession.
Mbona umecheka?
Thank you.
Are you done with your introduction, Gatonga?
You have to edit.
Why are you laughing at the... Unacheka mwenzake hebu tusikie yake. Microbiologist. Let's hear the lovely lady. Tell us who you are and what you do after kucheka mwenzako.
My name is RJ and I am a social scientist. I am also the founder of ASI and some other businesses.
Yeah, what are some serious huko? Local joker. You're trying to say I'm your joker.
We need to see to see RJ.
Sir, at the farthest end.
Should I start with hi? No, it's time to Zoom.
Let's say
now.
Hi, cousin.
My name is Salim Dida. I'm a gynecologist.
Hey!
That's why.
Hey.
Lakini I would like to add something.
Add something.
A gynecologist mwenye anauza simu. Kidogo tulifeli.
You had us in the first one. Professionally, he's a gynecologist.
Professionally, I'm a gynecologist, but we ended up in something else.
Oh,
yeah.
By choice or
by choice?
By choice.
Yeah, I'm also not practicing what I did.
So
but you're a
what you're studying led you to
We need to get
We are
Calm down.
But you see, do you know how crazy it is that I usually find out like sometimes what my friends did when they show up here. I'm like,
I know.
You did what? I think you're a neuro what? Physicist?
Wow.
Astrophysicist?
microbiology.
No, some I knew, but wait.
I also knew.
Yes, Gary. The powers of the sun.
No, but you see, it's crazy that I don't think I would trust some of my friends who are doctors to actually treat me. Anyway, they're told not to treat their friends. And all that.
do.
Why? Why?
Are you sure? Are you sure
Why-
some of
why-
your friends
why-
would trust you?
why-
to
Yeah,
do
trust me.
So one, I will not expose them, but some of them, their conduct out here is wanting. So I'm like,
Very good.
I know.
you drink every day and you want to
I know she's not talking
operate
about
on
anyone.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's not talking about anyone here.
Have friends.
But I think
Who are your friends?
who are your friends? Exhibit A.
But we are glad we don't have doctors.
We do.
Oh, Gaima.
My favorite teachers struggled with substance abuse.
Oh,
Really?
And they were great teachers.
Oh, yeah, true.
Than teachers who never drank at all.
Bala.
From high
So
school.
I don't really
High school
think
ama uni?
I can discredit
Yes,
or
That
credit
is high school or uni.
your performance
Based
based on what you eat or what you drink.
Yeah, I remember my
You're just
physics
who you
teacher.
are. You're either a good teacher or a bad
Right.
teacher, drunk or sober.
Our
It
physics
just
teacher
comes out.
angekuja class
Right?
akiwa sober.
Yeah.
Ndio kuja day.
How did you even learn?
Hapo unashika. Ah, good. Hajana ile kitu ni. And he never spoke English by the way when he was teaching.
No.
None of them actually ever
That
speak
is your
And he
math
was just
teacher.
physics, yeah.
Our physics teacher used to come to class.
Alikuwa kama
Anawaangalia wengine mnadozi, that's mid session. Anaangalia wengine mnalala. Oh, device.
Hapo walikuwa agriculture.
Yeah. Sasa wake, unajua wake ndo anatengeneza
Okay.
club.
Alikuwa anachukua any drug. Whatever. Whole thing.
Anafanya ma titration na
But the fact that somebody loves what they're doing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Makes you
Even though
feel
you're
even if you're
intoxicated.
in slippers,
Yeah.
in official shoes,
them win.
I
They'll
think
still
what
show
you
up.
deliver speaks for you.
Yeah, man.
That's
true.
They'll still show up and do what they would.
They are forced.
I think teaching and preaching, they're in the same category. They're both callings.
All of them.
Oh yeah, that's
For
true.
sure.
That's
Even
true.
teachers don't know this, but it's
So I can't be a
actually
teacher
recorded in the
until I
Bible.
call.
It's a calling.
That
Who's doing call me?
as a teacher, as a teacher, you should expect double the punishment of everyone else. So it is not a profession you should
Just
correlate
a second.
to get into.
Speaking of teaching and everything and education, you guys mesikia like free education is like no more right now.
It doesn't even make sense if you ask me.
Imagine education.
Education was always
So
on
when
private.
was it
If I told you went to a private school, don't speak
Don't
about
speak about
it.
them.
I have gone to both, and I am asking,
Yeah.
Which
when
year?
was it free?
It
Well,
was.
it's not.
Let me
It
tell
was
you
free.
everything.
It's not.
Let's hear a boy.
Like,
No, 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 no.
No, you know,
Let's hear this.
you know how it was free. You'd only pay for like
It was
class
150 shillings per
and
month.
I don't know
Yeah.
fare.
yeah.
Basically, all the rest.
So
of
you're
the
not
fee-
paying for.
When I was going to
Yeah.
primary,
Yeah.
I studied in city primary, just bus fare.
So the accessories.
Okay,
they
let me
just give you
explain
everything
something.
else.
No.
Or an
Books they
experience.
would buy,
Uh-huh.
but the rest of the capitation.
The only payment for books is if you lose a book.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, right.
If you lose a
And
book.
That's
what's your-
what-
and
that's
what's
what
your
free
point?
means.
Hold on. What's your
Well,
point?
that gives people
I am
access.
saying, like, when it, like in 2007, in class 3, most of us were in class 3. This is my age, mate. But in 2007, I went to a public school, and I can tell you that, to say even in that setting, people still struggle to attend that basic level of education. I didn't stay there for long. I stayed like 1 year. But I can tell you, even as free as you claim it was, people still lacked books. Yeah.
True.
So I will ask you again, when was education?
But can I tell you something? No, let me tell you something. That's a very good point. But do you know the reason as to why people didn't have these things is because their funds were mismanaged. Somebody else took the money that was allocated for those things. Because I'm pretty sure during, let's say, the previous president's time, let's say like Kibaki's time, he made sure that the people he had were very competent, most of them. So the dividends that were done for, oh, this goes to this school, this goes to this school. Some people stole that money, let's be honest. That's why some people didn't have books and other people didn't have XYZ. And probably when it got to him, he's like, I don't even think it ever got to him. Because maybe the schools he'd visit a few here and there. The selected ones, the ones they know they've pimped properly. So guys that are out of reach, somewhere like in Samburu or just elsewhere, would struggle because books don't get there. Why? Hii pesa inapitia hapa katikati kwa mikono mingi inapotea. So books just don't get there. It's not that I don't believe it's because money wasn't allocated or whatnot, but it is these people that are supposed to bring them there just don't get them there. Because I remember seeing on television and all that during exams time, exams would be dropped off by a chopper to the places they couldn't access. So tell me how they wouldn't do the same for books and all those kind of things. I just think it's because people do not know their rights properly, or something that we it's called what? We deserve it, like it is ours, we don't have the books, they're not making noise, or when they do, it's not escalated because this person here is the one who stole. So when these complaints get here, they just push them right back. So I would say maybe that is what was happening during that time.
I think to add on this, we went through the public system. And from class 4 to class 6, free books, free lunch. The only thing you are paying is fare. And most time you will not even pay the fare, you just walk home. And then the 5 bob or 10 bob for fare, you just buy Uru or Udu over here. Uru are like mixtures of sweets, like
but
we had mixture was
let's hear from our microbiologist.
I got a free education, don't lie.
He doesn't know.
I know you from childhood. Don't worry. From childhood, we went to the same school. Speak for yourself, sir.
I did go to a free primary education system, but I went to a public boarding school at some point. So in our situation, we had subsidized fee. It wasn't free, but it was subsidized. For example, like the fee would be, let's say, at 90k per year. Then the government would pay a certain percentage of it. It's an example.
But now you understand that right now they're scraping everything. Like it's totally.
You're not getting it. Even what you thought you had,
you didn't have. That's what she's saying.
No, but the thing is, I think things.
Hold on.
Let me ask, can we base that due to location?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Because for me,
okay, let me also say this.
You got it.
But I will tell you, if education was, let's say, I think the best word to use for it is affordable.
Affordable,
Let us not say free. Because
You know, it's like online today.
The only thing.
Hold on. She has some.
She has a point. Let's hear her
I
story.
think it's an MP or somebody who say that if they like do free education, people will not. They're not going to be keen on their studies.
That's a lie.
But it's a lie, of course. They're just buying for this idea of
stealing the money.
And not like giving people free education. And that's why we're going down as a country, and we're going to go down and down and down.
But truth free.
In as much as you're going to say that it was not free
Ever.
For a fact,
Never.
Me, I know education was subsidized. It was affordable.
Mm-hmm.
People would go to school. Do you know right now there are people who will not make it to school?
That's true.
It is also a good thing.
It's a good thing. How?
It's a bad thing. Let me ask you something. I think everyone here has their certifications. From everything I have heard, we are all certified professionals in whatever area. But if I ask you what you have benefited from your certifications, that story will be very different. Should we start? Do you want to start?
Can you blame the point of RJ to ourselves. That's the problem of Kenya.
But even I have
hold
a
on.
question on your opinion.
Yeah.
Like how are we to gauge the benefit of the system?
But for real,
There is none. The system was never built to benefit you. Number
the
one.
system
The-
was rigged.
Yeah.
The system was rigged from the word go.
Yeah, the system was built broken for a reason. It was not by mistake. It was so intentional, we don't even get the magnitude. Like there is a whole story behind every institution. There is a cartel behind every social organization, which basically makes all your organizations, be it political, be it economical, be it educational, even banking systems, they benefit individuals. Did you know that the best business banks do is actually trading? And they trade with your money
True.
because you are too afraid to trade for yourself. So, because you're afraid to make use of your economic resources, you choose to give them to somebody else to keep them safe for you. They invest your money and then they ask you to come borrow back your money at an interest. And then they also decide how rich and how fast you can get there, depending on how much they decide to give you. And mark you might not even qualify for it.
True. Now let me answer you on the part of education. Yeah. Okay. Our system 844. It makes you train like just being like book smart, cramming smart, like just retention smart, you know. But now this new system, yeah, exactly. This new system, say the CBC, if we guys were trained on how to be like competency based, like to apply our skills. Right now we're quite like industrialists, like far goal, like us guys we're going to apply our skills, like solving real world problems
Would you
instead
ask
of
Joy if she's applying her skills right now? There's no laptop.
I want to listen to
his
him and
point,
then
yeah.
listen to him before I
yeah, just continue.
Oh, no, just to his point.
Yeah.
Like the whole education system is built to create workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's very nice.
Yeah, it's
That's a
not-
very good point.
Do you know, I had somebody say, that what Kenyans are known for in the world is human capital. Like, if you want workers, yes.
Yeah.
I was talking about in Europe.
You see,
Hold on.
you're smart,
Hold on. Like you're saying, like we are modernized slaves.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
to work for others.
That's what I was like.
We're not looking for
That's
you.
why you're not given the ground to do what you
Wait,
want.
Exactly.
Think about
Kenyans are like hamsters on a wheel. That's what they are
I wish
employed.
everyone could finish their school and go do
Yeah,
the thing.
because no, let's think about it. First of all, okay, let me tell you something that every person should tell their child right now. If you work with your hands, you will never sleep hungry. And that's something everybody's work is running away from.
Yeah.
Think about it, during COVID, a lot of people that lost their jobs, let's say, oh, I'm a civil engineer, employed, I don't know for what company now, the job is done, the investor went back home, so now I'm jobless. If you were somebody that works with your hands, you make things with your hands, you'd still be able to sell them. But
Yeah.
as a civil engineer, unajambia, lazima niajiriwe, ndo niendelee kufanya hiki kitu ninafanya. So think about it. I have so many friends who have left the country in different fields. Oh, let me go elsewhere and do CG what, let me go elsewhere and do CG what. But if we were encouraged to actually do some things here in Kenya, Africans used to make so many things. Wow, wenyewe. We no longer do those things. Exactly, we have raw material, we have raw resources. So we can actually partner and I'm like, oh, this one is the technical part of it. I'm going to do the hands bit of it. Someone else is going to come up with the design bit of it. And we make a whole industry out of that. But we're not doing that. So Africans are going where? I have so many friends who are engineers abroad in Europe. I have so many friends who are doing, I don't know, these things in the culinary arts, in Gulf, sijui wapi. They've gone to all these places in Switzerland and wherever. But what Kenyans do is study, get an education, and then, oh, let me look for my next destination so that I go abroad. That's why they're saying human capital, come get it in Kenya. I mean, how many doctors are unemployed? Our gynecologist is unemployed. How many engineers are unemployed? Our engineer is just here. How many microbiologists are unemployed? If this guy gets a deal to go to Germany today.
Yeah,
Trust me, he's on the next plane.
He's on the
Kesho
next
asubuhi AM.
Okay, let me get this right for you first.
Uh-huh.
Let me give you the history of the education system as a teacher. It was first engineered by one family,
No way.
the Rockefellers
Yeah.
family.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I know the Rockefellers.
So one family sat down and decided that, oh man, we have so much work and nobody to do it. We need labor. So what did they do? They decided to come up with a system that would train. Let me give you the key word. What's not your professional title we have given ourselves. The basic word that you are, you're just a worker.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Everything else comes after. It is just, your title is just a designation of the type of work you have specialized in doing.
Yeah.
But generally, what you do when you get into any employment sector is work.
That's true.
So you're just a worker. So the family sat down, and John D and his family decided, you know what? We need to think big. We need to think 200 years. We need to think 300 years from now. How is it going to be like for us? So this family that came up with this system, they were actually looking out not for you and me, but for themselves.
Yeah.
So whatever education you think, let me now bring every paper to nothing. Every paper here. But I'm not even impressed by careers. I don't care you are what. I don't care. You don't win me over by what? What?
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you, but catch me with that. I am not falling for your titles. I am not. I have so many, I don't even associate myself with either.
You're falling for beards.
Okay? But let me say this. These people, when they came up with this system, the idea was to come up with workers. Now, these workers need a working schedule. If I'm employing you for a job, I need to give you working hours. True or false?
That's true.
So 8 to 5 is also a system. Yeah? 8 to 5. You give your life.
Yeah.
8 to 5 and you're 60.
To add to your point, I think the 85 actually came after the slavery thing.
Yeah.
Because they realized now they can't force people to work. So they had to make a system to create people who will work for their own benefit.
Yeah.
So their own benefit.
Yeah.
So that's how they actually made it.
So 8 to 5 is you giving up your creativity, your innovation, and let me tell you, as a human being, before I am RJ, I am a god, or a goddess in this case. Before I am a teacher, I am a creator. Those ones who are born with me, those ones are not given by my parents, those ones are not given by the schools I went to, those ones are just born with me. You don't take them away. I'm not even asking you whether you agree or not. I just am. Now, they came up with the 8 to 5 system. So, wewe hapo, kazi yako ni kuandika CV, send to 10 companies, 10 years later, you're paid 30 Gs, 40 Gs, 100 Gs, and then you begin to wonder why you cannot become a billionaire without stealing. You know, even poverty is engineered. Bro, very intentional. It is not by mistake. This is not something that happened by coincidence. Boom, Africa is just poor. And then, boom, Africa is also rich. We don't even know whether we are poor or rich. Because the Africans are poor. But Africa is rich.
Yeah, which is
So you don't tell me we are fools.
Hold on.
We are
Let me correct you on that.
Okay.
Africans are not poor.
Thank you.
The mindset is poor.
No, Africans are very poor.
No,
Point-
Listen, before the Europeans came to Africa, before they came to Africa, we had the Malian Empire.
Thank you.
We had the our guys from Egypt.
Uh-huh.
You see how advanced the technology was.
Yeah.
The Ottoman, the Ottoman Kingdom of Africa.
Do you know
Then this funny history in Kenya, we do before all that, we were like so super ahead.
Thank you.
It's just that the enslavement in the Europeans that made us think that we are.
But can I tell you something?
Like birds in a cage.
Exactly.
Can I tell you something? I don't think there's been a white man who's become richer than Mansa Musa. If there's one, show me.
No, Mansa Musa is not the richest.
Claims and rumors have it that he was richer than Solomon from the Bible. But let me tell you why. Before you argue, let me tell you why. Because Mansa Musa is getting gold everywhere. Akichimba shamba yake kuna dhahabu kila mahali. But you know what the white man wants? Mzungu anataka akuje achimbe dhahabu hapa Migori, apeleke US, a refine, atuletee akwambie this ring is 600,000 USD. What?
I get where you're coming from, and that's a point. But before Mansa, we have the African history. The African history states that when the Portuguese came here for the first time and they were exploring the land and they're looking for minerals and everything they can get, even human labor, let me tell you, my friend, mzungu akikuona hivyo, anaona do. Anaona tu dollars.
That's the mindset I was talking about. Do you know, other Europeans kuna like guys, white people who are working for white people?
Let me tell you, but that's not even where I was going. I was going to the history
so, as in,
of history.
kuna like clans, unajua, like in the clans before other Europeans came, like the weak guys were like subjects to the king. Like I don't know, the clan you guys are slaves. Like you will be born to work for the king. You see, that's how other Europeans had that structure, you know. But sasa now they came like sasa now you guys are all the same. And a king is also a slave.
Can I shock you?
Yeah.
Try me.
Can I shock you?
Even
China, even China, as developed as China is, because I perceive China is living in like 100 years now in technology compared to every other nation. China is behind Africa, the ancient Africa.
That's true.
We have put this land so below our feet that we think we need a savior. And this is why my school is there. You asked me, I'm a founder of what? I founded education because as a teacher, I realized that we teachers kill generations. That's true. We don't kill the present, we kill the future. And if you have killed the future, what are you waiting for?
The end.
Because before we want, history does not begin with colonization.
Yeah.
History of Africa does not begin with the white man.
That's true.
If you're talking about Africa, talk about Africa.
Yeah.
We taught them how to write and
Thank
read.
you. The first school was in Timbuktu.
Yeah, it was there. I have even done a video on that on my channel.
Yeah, that was the first school in the world. When those guys were in the CG, that dark period in Europe, we were still living, we were still building, we were still doing our thing.
Even before the dark, and then they want to come and show us how to live. We were still there. We were still there. Look at the pyramids. I want you to tell me.
Yeah.
The pyramids, the builders of the pyramids, waamke sai. Wakuje kwa hii podcast. What do you think they will be shocked with the most? Oh, Africans don't have jobs. Oh, Africa, you have to go work for white man.
Yeah.
Oh, Africa, we have to have an education system to succeed. Oh, they will be like, what?
What's this?
My G, we built pyramids before you were born, and you not even built a cell phone.
Can you imagine?
I mean, you were not even born when that pyramid went up. We will die and we will leave it standing on African soil. So if you must really talk about Africa, number one, you must understand what the white man sees
Africa
in Africa.
as. Yeah.
What is it about Africa they know? We don't know about. Because kama tunaongea topic ya resources, ushiona gold. Ushiona mining ya gold.
Unaangalia gaoni ukisema na save. Na save.
Ushaona mining gani?
Imagine.
Western, kuna oil. Northern Kenya there's oil. Western Kenya there's gold.
Can I shock you?
It's bad.
Do you know if we start mining oil in Africa, oil ya Warabuni itaisha? Itashuka from them to us. That's what I heard somebody say. So that's why they don't want us to. You see? Do you get it?
When they mine gold, where do you think most of the profits even go? Do you think they come to Africa?
They don't.
How?
I think the thing.
Unapewa pesa mbili tatu muwachimbie muwapee waende naye.
For this one, I'll actually go back to history. When it comes to like resources, the powers that be when you want to control the narrative, that is like the African leaders, wako tumbo zao zinapeleka mbele. So it's easy for them to be manipulated. Guys who had different ideas of what Africa should be. For example, Patrice Lumumba. What happened to him when he tried to like kukata hiyo maneno? Alinyuri. This guy, the new guy, the new president for Traore. Right now, he's facing a lot of backlash because he's seeing Africa for what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
We go back to 1110 in Apel Congo for Goma. Goma leads back to Patrice.
Yeah.
Goma has a lot of resources.
Yeah.
True.
But the guys when you're pale kwa hiyo power, they're easily manipulated. Sijui akionanga vitu nyeupe anakuanga like, oh my god.
Please ongeza Gaddafi for your point.
Even Gaddafi did it. Even Gaddafi. Because they see, they know, with things, Gaddafi, look at Gaddafi back in the 80s and 70s. He took Libya from 0 to 100. Sindio? Yeah, because of the resources. Now, what did the white man say? He was a terrorist.
Yeah.
Do you know any person that comes to save Africa is termed to be a bad person? I was so shocked the other day when somebody actually gave me the story of Idi Amin. I felt stupid.
Very stupid. I also watched his documentaries.
I know. The story is Idi Amin was a bad person because he fought the white man. White men could not stand and talk to him. Sit down or bow before me. We should
even like look at right now. There's this black funda mtu pale.
Who is that?
Wow.
US, the guy from I don't know which state he represents. Because of
The general.
What did he say about Traore?
Yeah.
They are planning to like now kumtafuta.
I will explain that why. So it's because tuseme UA ama inaitwa UA ama inaitwa nini? Inaitwa J organization ya Africa. This organization is made up of 80% puppets.
1,000%.
No, 80%. Let's say 80%. Let's give my.
Give them 100.
Okay, let's go 99. Let's go 99. 99, all of them are puppets. Traore comes in the picture different. Different is not accepted. Different is not accommodated. Different is not even embraced. Even in thought. If I was to tell you everything I would want to say on this podcast, that would sound so crazy. Bring it on. Because think of it like a game of chess. And Africa, wachana na sisi wenye tumekaa kwa hii podcast, Africa and the people who represent them are the pawns. Saying what Traore is doing is defying the rules of the game. You don't just come and break the rules. Kuna wazee wanakula kwa hii system. Kuna wazee wako hapa na wamekuwa hapa. Wewe kijana umetoka wapi? What do you even know?
That there's a system.
Hold on. Squeeze. Let me add. So we are the product. We are the monsters that these guys created. Remember, it's not about Burkina Faso only. There's Mali. Chad. Yeah, there's Niger. Wame form the northern meaning.
Is it Mali that paid their whole debt and told them?
Exactly. The French.
But you know how crazy it is, sorry. But you know how crazy it is that they say we have Deni, but they don't have a Deni because money is printed in their currency. We have Denis in dollars. We don't have the Denis in Kenyan shillings.
Yeah.
It's intentional. Listen. listen, ignorance in this game that is being played, that has been played and will be played, is not a defense.
Yeah. True.
It is not even a defense in the court of law. You don't just say, I didn't know. No, nigga, it's the law.
It's your work to learn.
Why don't you know the law?
Go back to what we were discussing earlier.
Let us go
Free
back.
education.
But
Let's
then-
go back.
yeah,
Let's go back.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there are some people who will not even step a foot. Do you know there are people who are given like unaambiwa asubuhi amka vaa t-shirt yako enda ile shule.
What is the point of
You
me
see-
giving you education and you slept hungry?
Knowledge is good.
No, what is the point of me giving you? What is giving you?
That is where now free food used to come during our time.
What is the basic
Because we
need?
want to do
No, what is the basic
Lazima tu
need?
uende upewe chakula.
I know, I'm asking you, is education a basic need?
It's not.
It is not.
You can live
No,
without it.
No. No, if we compare education and pads, which is more primary.
Pads are more primary.
Pads, you don't choose to get menstruations. You just get them. They didn't even ask you whether to come or not. Nigga, I'm here.
Hold on.
Tulia,
That's
Tulia.
Let me correct her. Let me correct you guys.
Do you know how
Let me correct you. Hold on. Let me correct you. Just a minute. Knowledge is not power. You know what power is? Applied knowledge is
Exactly.
power.
Exactly.
So sit kuna knowledge.
But think
What power
about
do you
it.
have?
Think about it.
But sasa
No,
ukitaka
what is that?
kuambiwa tu hata kitu kidogo ama kujua jina yako is that power?
No.
Let me say.
Nana nikwambia usipende
Hold on, hold on. Listen. There are people who have gone to school, and then if anything happens, watasikiliza rumors instead of using common sense. Unaweza angalia
But you
kitu
see, you
kinafanyika.
forget common sense is not so common.
Yeah. And just because you're educated does not actually mean you're doing what he is saying. Now, my friend here, what he just defined for you is wisdom. That is the layman defining wisdom. Wisdom is defined as applied knowledge.
Yeah.
Now, what education, what you even call education, what you're even begging for is actually indoctrination. You're begging for the next generation to go through a system that has not actually benefited you who has been through it. So it is only foolishness and madness if you keep making the same decisions and expecting different
Results.
Now, where is the next generation going? Kama sisi wenye tumekuwa hapo hatuna jobs. Sisi tumekuwa hapo. Everyone is
CBC is
same
coming
thing
up,
about
but
our
this is
people.
where I think maybe CBC is coming to if things go better, maybe that is what CBC is going to do.
I
for us.
disagree because
CBC
I
is
don't think
what-
it will change anything because remember it's still the same
It's
guys.
the same system.
Same guys wanna try. It's like sasa hapa kuna sukari na hapa kuna ile nguvu. Ndio combine sukari nguvu. Same thing.
Yeah.
But where do we lie? Where do we lie? But you see, what do we
It's
have?
like
What do we
it's
what do
like
we
you're
have?
doing something different, but the results will be there.
Yeah,
The same.
Now, let me shock you. Let me help my brother here. Mimi na wewe na John will graduate probably in 2021. Before I graduated for the first time, I've graduated separately. That is why I don't see why you need to show off with education. You have to show off with education. I've had so many papers. I don't show off. In fact, I don't even identify. Did you see my introduction? I identified myself with my business, not my academics.
That's why you're right.
Now, let me tell you, my friend here. We all claim to have papers. We all claim to be graduates. We all claim to know this and that. But Kenya is drowning. The very people that are leading them have doctorates. Nesikia Dr. Ruto. Yeah. So Daktari himself is very foolish. He just tells me education is not a guarantee to wisdom. So you can just be a learned fool. And if you have a PhD and you're still a fool, it means you're just that bigger of a fool. Education is not helping you.
Let's hold on. Let me just.
No, let me finish my part.
to have solutions for what
let me finish my part.
We can't like just kneel down.
Education, what you even call education as Africans, in layman's language, is related to predefined facts.
But
People spoke of that shit years ago. You're not learning present stuff.
Okay.
And that is why it is not working.
Microbiologist.
Swali ni mingi.
Let's hear it.
We're all curious.
You said you are an educator, right? Or rather a teacher, right? So like how different are you doing things right now?
That's my point.
Oh, my point. I came up with the whole education system because fuck it.
How is it?
I was so tired.
Where is it
How
being
so?
applied?
Yeah,
How is it being
yeah,
applied?
You asked me a question
I'm
and I'm
actually
answering.
Yeah.
See, I'm answering.
Yeah.
I'm answering.
Yeah.
I came up with an education system that educates not just facts. If anything, I don't think there is anything in my school that does anything to do with anything. I'm sure all of you have done. Nothing. Maybe our editor there has done something I promoted in my school. Because, like Alexis said, if you cannot work with your hands, you're just a slave. An educated slave. Do you know the meaning of that gown you wear? I've never ever questioned it. Then tell us. Tell us.
Hey, we are here to be educated. In fact,
Curious and curious.
Ungekuwa tungesema onyi Tulia like. Onyi Tulia.
It actually just shows you are a certified worker.
Oh, you work.
It is nothing else. If you attach it to doctorate, that's on you, man. On you, man.
I had a question. Hold on. I had a rebuttal for you. Like this guy, our president, personally, he's not foolish. Let's just give credit. What?
Give credit to it.
Just listen to me, Kwanza. Listen to me. We have to give credit to X, dude. This guy is not foolish. So, there are three things that are with people. There's wisdom, there's being clever, and then there's being brilliant. So, we can't have all three things as a person. We can't encompass all three. There's one utakuwa na upungufu nayo. That's true. So this guy is clever, is brilliant, with all the lies and everything, but he lacks the wisdom to see. Wisdom is like foresight. When we are digging yourself a grave that you don't see. You know, hana wisdom with that point. But brilliance ako nayo. Atakwambia atakujenga barabara. Sawa. Utakuwa like, hey, yeah, I need it.
Wewe so uko
When you think about it, Kenya could actually be Eden. Think about it. Where is the Gulf of Eden? Let me ask you. I have very valid points. You want to tell me Jesus was white? You want to tell me Jesus was white and he, but wait. Ngoja niwaambie. There's one river. No, there's one river. There's one river imepitia Africa. Which one is it? Is it Tigris or Euphrates? There's a river imepitia Africa. It's Ethiopia, right? Thank you. Thank you. Number two, you cannot tell me huyu Yesu wenyu alikuwa no, I've asked you cannot tell me. Let's hear us. Wait.
okay, let's get to this point because where are we going?
You cannot tell me Jesus was white and yet he hid in Ethiopia and blended in with the people. A white person cannot blend. He hid in Ethiopia after Herod was killing kids. Let me tell you, God is the hidden books of the Bible. No, Ethiopia, Africa is referred to in the Bible as Sudan or Ethiopia.
The Bible says.
So he cannot help with the black people if he's not of color.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the Bible says.
I didn't mean no I'm God.
Yes, Ndegwa.
We're all neutral. No.
Let's hear Ndegwa.
We're all neutral. So do you?
Yeah.
What do you usually care about Jesus' gender? No, gender.
What?
Like,
Gender?
No, gender. What do we care about Jesus?
Why do we care?
People say
It's part of decolonizing your mind.
Why do you sit down and start deciding?
Hey, we are decolonizing. You are very colonized.
this is a girl who came to save you.
So she's worshiping a white person and she's comfortable. That's
No.
good.
It doesn't have to be a white person.
No,
Have you heard of this?
Let's see
God is also white. God is male. God is
Who has seen God? Who amongst the living has seen God?
I
watching a show.
Mackenzie.
Let me help my sister here.
Mwalimu.
When I say my education, scam. Fix all the system out.
Na ndio maana tunaendelea kuwa scam kwa sababu we don't have
That's so
a
good. So good.
Kusema your point of the brilliance and wines and stuff. Number one, if you're a thief, it just tells me you cannot make honest living without stealing. Right. So no. Let me finish. If you must steal from a needy person to fill your belly, and it just tells me you are an angry man. You just starting the food. Now, if you must kidnap youths because they challenged an ancient system, it just tells me, you yourself, you know you are incompetent to be in office. We don't even need to tell you, we are just your evidence. We are just your evidence. We are not even telling you, but you know. You know that you know that you know that you know. And it's just facts. Now, the foolishness part. Why did I say the foolishness part? If your people are people you are leading have suddenly turned to be your enemies, you're a fool. You are a big fool. You are foolish than them. In fact, your foolishness is seen because it is seen by the nation. You are displaying your madness. It is the problem. The only fault Ruto has is the staging. If anything, we are all liars here. You lie at one point or another. The only difference between me and Ruto is that I'm not on camera when I'm doing it.
You are now.
But you're not
Look at the governance of Kenya. I was talking with my friend there, Brian, and I was saying, Kenyans, before we even specify one individual and put him there to be the one person we just dump our garbage on, are the only person that gives you excuse. That's why you're not making a living, is Ruto. Ruto is your scapegoat. Let me tell you something. We have a problem as a people. Kama tutakuwa tunakaa mahali, tunaongelelea kura, and then all of a sudden you come up na propaganda ya we should vote for the better thief. You're just foolish. You're just foolish. Because why are you giving a thief the opportunity to steal from you and then you blame them for stealing from you? They are just a thief. They're just doing what they do. They steal.
Now,
Let's
ask a question. Tell me one politician that is honest.
I cannot now vie for
that is question one.
Okay.
Question two. And I want everyone here to be honest. No, kidanganya na unasema the only difference between you and him
is the platform.
Yes, exactly. So don't lie. Anyone, if any of you are part of that political seat, tell me.
That's why we do not. Let me tell you something.
Finish my point. Get your answer.
Let her finish.
Let me finish where I'm going from. When did I say Kenyans are the problem? You lack morals individually. Kwako. You're cheating on your wife. You're not paying your kids' fee. Your kids are sleeping outside. I have to talk about pedophiles.
Tulia.
And some of them are the fathers of the victims. As in, a father has defiled his own daughter. A father has defiled his own son. This has nothing to do with Ruto. True. This is just you. You're just a pathetic, trashy human being.
You're a what?
To answer my brother's question here, if we were all in office, what would you do? In fact, this is something that is used by the elderlies. Hata ukikuwa hapo, utalipa. Hata mimi nikikuwa
Hata niambia wateja hivyo, by the way.
But let me tell you something. If you go to China, If you go to China right now, we just like land on China. I'm telling you, you don't touch public funds.
I
You can steal from your mother, your father, your neighbor. Never ever touch.
No, wait. But in higher lands. Hold on.
If you are caught,
African
no, let me tell you the laws. Let me tell you the laws of China. If you are caught, embezzling the public wealth. Ata kunangati.
No, there's no.
Now let me tell you what happens.
I say the same. Before you get caught, you didn't get caught because
it is okay.
People allowed to take you down.
Now,
this how the
problem in Africa is that we even know what you stole. In fact, we can even show this school was supposed to be built. It is not built. Like Morara, what he was doing. Morara exposed so much evidence. I don't even get why the judicial system itself is not like using the evidence that is aired on social media to summon somebody in their courts.
Yeah. But there was someone and they don't come.
Kenyans are losing in every side. You're losing economically, you're losing socially, you're losing politically. And until you can start rethinking on how we can build a better Kenya, we are yet to drown. Okay. I'm telling you.
Let me answer you. Mm-hmm. If any of us ongechukua a political seat, you know the thing is with our generation, guys, kuna systems. No. My thing is like there's a road to be constructed. Construct your road, and then the remaining like a computer. So now. Speaking of the Rutos, tukona this George Ruto guy. No. Umse mudage nilisikia rapture juzi akisema kwa podcast yake. Like
iko nini?
Mazee ati George Ruto mazee budako ni trillionaire. Wewe unakuja kuinvest kwa ngani? Like bra. Okay, maybe let's not because you don't know the guy. Okay, so Budaka is trillionaire. Maybe he has other investments. Like in Ghana, bro, like really coming to spit on guys' faces.
It's not. It's just doing business.
Yeah,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
No. Ghana culture. Listen. Ghana culture. Most of us guys to not grow in Ghana culture. Me, I'm saying.
Take
Yeah.
chance ya invest na hizo vitu.
No. Nasema Ghana, okay. Akona other investments. Lakini sasa hiyo Ghana culture is like umsana ni pocket change wake.
What is Ghana culture to
Just relax. Let me finish my use. It's mimi nikiwa primary, si tulikuwa tukienda chuo, okay mimi sijasoma public school but tukienda chuo na basi za chuo tuko like hey ile Ghana ni yangu nini nimespot ile Ghana like sasa hivi kwa tubamba like Ghana was like the thing back in the day. Like umsaki invest kwa Ghana is like pocket change kwake. It's like he doesn't really hiyo si kitu anategemea nayo. Unaona? Huwezi niambia George Ruto atena kaida na ngoja wase mletee ati doa at end of the day ati sasa juu ati ameinvest kwa Ghana like bro. Hii kitu tunafaa tuangalie deep.
Leo tumefungwa macho.
Cause see okay, wewe ungekuwa praise ungeinvest kwa Ghana.
My father is my father and I am me. Let me tell you something. Kenyans are concerned by what? Is it talking about the AOBs in the agenda? Like you're not discussing the main issues on the agenda, and you're concerned about what our sons is investing in. Bro, you should even be honest. You should even be like happy that the son is not following a political path. Because trust me, if he was, he would be groomed for it effectively.
Let me ask you something. I think I agree with you, but I disagree with you.
It's okay.
I'll tell you why. Everything in Umesema, totally agree with you. And I'll tell you why I'm going to comment to culture. Number one, it resonates with the youth.
Yeah.
So remember, this is all political strategy. Because how do you get? Here's the thing. Yeah, Anatibamba. Let me tell you, whatever he's doing, he's doing it for fun. But also, relax. But also, it's a political strategy. Now, hii mood vile imetokea gari hii nganya yake mood vile imetokea si ilienda kama vijana walikuwa hivi hadi yeye mwenyewe kwa ground na yake kwa ground what does it show huyu kijana ni wetu You see, it's all a narrative.
It's a narrative.
So now,
Narrative, that's the word.
So-
It's just the narrative.
so
Just the
haya,
narrative.
huyu kijana now the dad anajua the youth hate him. Sindio? Maybe hate is a very heavy word, but
Dislike
facts.
me.
That's fun.
It's facts.
Yeah.
So, but anajua all vijanazo wenye wanakudanganya. Si unasikia serikali inasema ati loud music akina Jeffrey Musire watakuja wafanye hivi. Now let me tell you where the twist is. After wameshapanda president atakuja semeaje hapana hii ni culture ya vijana. Hatuwezi wafungia. And then acha wafurahi and then ifunguliwe. Brain kucheza na akili ya watu psychological. So you saying Ruto is a foolish man? He's not a foolish man.
It's actually a very foolish man.
No, relax.
If he's making
No,
a movie,
relax.
it's not
listen to him.
I've listened to you.
Just listen to him. Ngoja, just
I've
listen.
listened to you.
Ruto hata
I've listened to you.
Just listen to him.
I've listened to you.
Then-
Whatever he does, it's strategic. But whatever he's doing, it's very strategic. Let me tell you, this guy, by him himself kuingia in office 2020, or 2022. On paper, ako anafangia.
Hakuwa anafanya hiyo.
On paper. Relax. Just relax.
Okay, what?
Relax.
Just relax.
Let me finish my point. Let me finish.
Hold on.
On paper, ako anafangia because if you go back to the history books from 2007 to everything, kupeleka na mbio na unye, everything is against him. But here's the thing, everybody loves a story and a narrative. That's how he got into power. Relax. Because alitumia nini? Sympathy, number one. Number two,
Emotions.
Number two, religion. So,
Number two.
The poor.
number three, the poor. No, true. Very true. So now, so saizi, ashajieka in a position who relate na those guys. Sindio? Now, amejua saizi in his head, pale anajua wale watu wazee bado naweza waingiza box virahisi. Shida ni hawa vijana wadogo, sindio? Vijana wadogo wanapenda nini? So wanapenda entertainment. Sindio? Now, who's the best person who relate na yeye? Who relate na afanya watu wa relate na yeye? His son. Sindio? His son atajifanya is not political at all. We can go back to US presidential election, Donald Trump. He used his son kupata polls through TikTok. Check the stats. Sindio? So now he's just looking for ways of like kushika vijana. And trust you me, let me tell you, hata vijana wenye wanaenda maandamano. Only last year 25th maandamano was genuine. The rest nonsense. The rest was nonsense.
Kuna kajali kwa maandamano sasa?
Because it was political.
No, hizo zingine ni
No, I get it.
You get it? Because it was political. Now,
Yeah, but he has a point.
so now every kid, utakuja waambiwaje kuna inganya. Muambiwaje tunawapeleka Vasha for free. Mjibambe.
Mafala wanaenda.
You get, and then waambiaje, and then not even a situation. Relax, nimalize. Because you forget a lot of youths, they're not from posh areas. Most of the youths were ghetto. Most of the youths when lazima wapige mboka ndio upate Kenya wanada. That is facts. Sindio? So boys, mimi na just japata dish the whole day. Nipige punch. Sindio? So we should like stop like giving. We should also be real.
Okay, let me now tell you. Let me now put that. This is a very brilliant mind.
I know.
Hey, so
The competition is too stiff now.
No shots. I'm just acknowledging.
Yeah.
It's banter. Football
Yeah,
time.
like it's just a compliment. No shots at all.
Gracias.
I think we must, as a youth, first of all, understand politics has the players and the people that are being played.
Yeah, true.
The question is, are the youth planning to be the players? Or do you intend to be the ones moving on the board. Because if you're the one moving on the board, you're just a pawn. Doesn't matter their age, doesn't matter your qualification, doesn't matter your occupation, just another pawn. Even pawns have levels. We have a queen, we have a king, we have the knight, we have the bishop, we have all of them. And then we have the mayor. Nasa mbele hapa tuseme hao ni raia. So raia kawaida kazi yao ndio kumove. First move raia. First move na youth. I want my cue ni raia. So youth, because you're the ones with the energy, you're the pawns. My mother is not moving. My father is not moving. Your father is never moving. It's us being moved. So generally, to conclude, tuseme tu politics, kama hauchezi unachezwa, na kama hauko kwa mchezo, you're either a fan.
No, but you don't think we'll come to we'll get to a point where we're just honest with each other. It's what
I think for me, what I can say, politics, accountability.
It's supposed to be like that. You see, you are colonized. If you believe, you cannot be honest.
So, see, politics.
Just believe. Are you an honest person?
I am.
Would you do honest things, like given a chance?
Honest dealings.
If not, then what is it now? You're just immoral.
Let me say that.
Hapa nyi wote vile mko, as much as we are saying the president blah 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 may speak in a certain way, sisi wote tulisay
how I can finish my point is politics is politics.
It's okay.
Politics meaning tricks for survival.
Thank you.
Okay, it's okay. Now that's
but we need honest politics in Africa. We need to do politics our way.
She's right.
Then let them be honesty.
Honest politics.
You guys forget, out of 10 people, only 2 or 3 have your mindset.
It's okay, and that's
but can I tell you something? You know why we are forever going? Why we are forever going to have problems in Africa is because politicians are paid more than doctors and teachers abroad. Politician anapewa pesa kidogo, like fanya hii kazi ni kama charity work, ni kama kufanya Red Cross. Kama unataka, kama utaki, nenda mtaani. But Africa unakonga politician ndo uomoke. Kama iko aje? Inafaa change.
Let me tell you. Me and Brian were speaking before the podcast. We spoke a lot.
I have 2 comments.
You're attracted to biology. You're attracted to biology, yeah?
Can we leave? Okay. Now, I'm saying what Rachel is saying, she's not crazy for saying that. Because it is actually what it's supposed to be.
Thank you.
Now, let me tell you one thing. This teacher, I did this education, it's called Mind Education. I would recommend it to everyone. This Mind Education speaks about how a human being should just be a human being.
Yeah.
Imagine if me as a person, I just became a better sister, a better daughter, a better wife, and a better friend. And him as a person became a better brother, a better sister, a better husband. No. As an example, a better brother, a better father, a better husband. And his wife, and he teaches his children the same, and I do the same in my household, and we meet together. Do you know the society will be better? But the problem is, we are. Let me say this. Forgive me for saying this.
Society drives through.
Let me say this. It's not a fact. Just because
you give me my chance. So just let him explain.
Let her finish and then we can go to the gentleman.
You must get the point.
You must get the point.
Now I am saying, if we were all better individuals at our very own occupations, Kenya will automatically be a better place. Because Kenya, without Kenyans, Kenya will thrive. Kenya the soil.
It will thrive.
Sisi tukufu hapa tu Kenya hata miti ina grow huku vibaya sana. This is bush because nature has a way of reviving itself. But we are the problem. I am the problem. You are the problem. And Brian and I concluded on this. We said that even if we were to get rid of that seat and we position another human being there, if that human being has no moral standards, it is still the same being, different face. The same protocols, different individuals. But the game continues. And guess who is the loser? You know, citizens must start being serious citizens. You are jokers as a people. And you cannot ask politicians to take you seriously when you don't take yourselves seriously. You see? In your own house, you're cheating on your wife and you're complaining about who is cheating on the nation. Man. You know, only has a bigger audience and you only have one woman in your house. So you're just a one man, you're just a one woman man and one man nation. For him is dealing with the nation, you're dealing with your wife in your house. If you cannot deal righteously, let me use this, righteous ruling, there is a reason why it's called not justice, righteous. If you do it righteously, it is just. It is just. If you don't do it righteously, it doesn't matter what you do. It is still unjust. Kenyans also should understand, my problem is my problem and my burden when it is just mine. Until it becomes yours, ndio unaanzanga kufeel the uzito. Mimi mwenye nimekufiwa, watu wenye wamekufiwa na the people who have passed, wao bado, they are still mourning. Sisi, we are here still ranting of the same problem they died for. So it tells me, if you don't start getting serious, they died for nothing. Their lives cost us nothing. That dude should be alive, that girl should be alive, they should be with their parents, they should be with their wives, because this has to change. You must take accountability for your actions, I must take accountability for my actions. Na mpaka ile siku yenye tutaanza kuongea lugha ya ati nifanye kazi niibe kidogo, you're still poor in the mind. It tells me you might have money, in fact, the poorest. You might appear in the richest, even as the poorest. Now let me take you where history should begin. History should begin with Kina. True or false? When was the system rigged? During the time. When we accepted that the Western should give us a system. That we cannot rule ourselves unless you define to us what is right and what is wrong, what is correct and what is not. So they gave us a system and they put their first puppet there. The very people who fought for freedom, I recommend Mau Mau documentaries to all of you and everyone. Go see those very people who fought for this thing you call democracy. Oh, you have to see democracy. Democracy is an illusion. It doesn't even exist. If it existed, the people in power would not have you have it. But they let you have it because they know it is just madness and it keeps the foolish man busy. You are here parroting. Ukiulizwa strategy hauna. Gen Z, leave. And then what? Office does not remain empty. It doesn't. Kenya is a nation. It is not your household.
Okay, forget it.
That's actually something.
It's true, yeah.
But let me tell you something. I kind of feel like what she's saying applies everywhere. I kind of feel like what she is saying applies everywhere. Yeah. You see, the way we're saying this education system they came with is garbage. I am in agreement because they cannot say they brought religion for us. Because each ethnic group was worshipping God in their ways. And God used to minister to his people differently. Number two, we used to have apprenticeship. Guys used to do things very, very well and flourish and pass it down to the people that are coming and all that. So that was education. What we need to do is come up with an education system that favors us, that is linked to who we are or where we came from.
Our history.
And again, what she's saying about somebody that believes that when you're doing something, you have to steal from it. Think about it this way. If you had your own business, you know what amount is capital, what is your profit. You cannot go again and steal from the capital and expect the capital to still bring the same profits it was bringing. Think about it that way. So that's why we're saying you need to decolonize your mind and get rid of some things. Because then, like, growing up, we were told, leave a place better than you found it. So if you want to go to a place and make it worse, then haina haja.
Don't even.
Yeah, if you do not, I usually say, if you're not passionate about something, don't do it. If you don't want to save lives, don't become a doctor. If you don't want to fix electricity, don't be an electrical engineer. If you don't want to...
If you don't want to train, let me speak on the teachers. If you don't want to train and coach the next generation with truth and soul, you have no business being in a classroom. And I'm telling you, when I am Minister of Education, my vetting will be very different. Especially for my colleagues. You see?
Minister of Education.
No, so when we need to...
Yeah.
Gen Z has a responsibility. We are the ones ushering in the next phase of the whole world. I mean, globally. Change is not happening just in Africa. Gen Z's wote kila mahali wameamka. Mnafikiri ni coincidence? And then you're dealing with Ruto? No, it is because the generation that is current sees the madness. And they're not willing to be played. In fact, these people are like, if you must play, we are playing together.
I feel.
If you're not playing with me, we're not playing.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
They see the madness, but they don't understand the madness. Two different things.
He's saying we see the madness, but we do not understand the madness. We don't want them. Who is they?
They also don't understand.
Who is? No, let me tell you, we don't care about understanding it. It's nonsense. All of it needs to go. We don't need to understand
Can I
garbage.
say something?
So you need to move on, you can understand.
Oh,
We don't want to
We need to fight for something.
You need to understand it.
No, okay, fine. Rachel is right. Let me use Burkina Faso. Let me use Burkina Faso, for example, to back my...
Joy, before you go forward, let me ask a very stupid question. Your phone charger doesn't work. Do you need to understand what's wrong with it, or you buy a new one?
You need to understand.
I understand.
Who fixes phone chargers?
Explain. Before you buy a new one, you first to analyze.
Buying a new one is the last resort.
Why did it happen?
You have problems, but you're not bringing the solutions. You don't have solutions.
Buy a new one.
That is what I wanted to get. Now that's a better explanation.
To understand the solution, just go for the
answer.
Then when the one that is
them keep on getting
Let me give you an example. Okay, you guys, in quotes, I've said the leader is the problem. Sindio, now let me ask you. Then there are others when you're Mekuja who are controlling the narratives. What makes you so think that they are different? You get? Because me saying you see the madness, but you don't understand the madness. Exactly. I have a meaning. You seeing the madness, unaona mnaibiwa. Sindio? Nani amekwambia unajua pesa inaibiwa inaenda wapi? Sindio? Kuzukiambiwa imeibiwa imeenda. Nilibiwa aje. Because if you go to a court of law, me I don't know law. I've not done law, but common sense, although it's not that common, common sense na suggest ukienda kwa the court of law, how do they charge people? You see, the law doesn't charge by your truth. My truth, they deal with the facts.
Just the law.
Not the law.
Your side by side.
Not the law.
Let me tell you.
How many people have been...
Relax, let me finish.
Have been jailed with the wrong facts.
And that's what I'm saying.
Because they are not following facts.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
Law.
And that's what I'm saying. The system, from the moment you were born, it was rigged. The time you will die, it was rigged. Right now, the new politicians in Yonakuja wanasema they will be better. common sense inaonyeshaje they've been in the system kutoka enzi za jadi. What makes you think they'll do something different?
It is a sense of entitlement.
If back then they didn't do anything different,
What now?
sindio?
Yeah.
Like the favorite artist wa Dave hapa anasemangaje, fool me once.
Shame on you! If you fool me twice, blame on you. Fool me 3 times, the peace sign is gone.
No, ukifuliwa vitu no.
Blame on you.
Usifike hata ukifika hata wewe na dongo moja kuna difference. Unfortunately, but unfortunately, tushapita the level ya dongo moja. So here's the thing. We will always come. Let me tell you, even the saintest of saints are kuja in your kit. They'll always be reason to complain, saying this person is not good. So, not meaning, do not mistake mixing or whatever the rolling is going is okay. It's fucked up, it's messed up. Kids, relax. It's messed up. We need to go to take a spade sio kichiko kubwa.
But now,
lakini at the end of the day, mimi Kenya nasema at the end of the day, we see the problem. If you are told to provide a solution, you will provide a solution from a narrow perspective. And remember, utaifanya according to your perspective, not the actual perspective.
Assuming
a
short thing. Assuming rude, no. I'm looking at it from anaangalia tu just what wanasema nini, wanataka nini, accountability, wanataka justice. Wanataka hiyo tu, hizo hakuna tunauliza yenye iko out of the moon. Unaona?
Where you are
Ngoja, sikiza. Nani ana watu ati ule jamaa alipiga msee risasi? Ule ajailiwe. Nani alipatia order ule IG achikwe ndani? Hivyo accountability, that's hiyo si kitu
wewe unasema nini? Wewe umesema in that manner which I commend. Ni poa. Lakini angalia the bigger picture. Watu wanasema nani ana kidnap president. Nani anaua? Umemwona akishika bunduki
Kuna delegation.
Hata akonazo, watenda ukisema evidence iko hapo. So the thing is, hapa there's only one solution to this. There's only one solution for you to open your third. To open your third. By opening your third eye, ngoja kama una kura, chukua kura yako 27, angalia that leader mwenye anakusuit. Sawa? Ndio yule leader mwenye anakusuit akiingia na mess, usiblame nani? Yule mwingine au who you blame?
Number one, let me start here. The last point: votes don't change politics.
As I said, it's politics.
If anything, if you are really, let me say this to the camera: if you are going to vote in 2027, they already know the president. Now, we need to get out of that.
Just do your
Don't vote. I'm saying votes don't get the president out of office. Because these people, even before tuamke kwenda kuvote, kuna votes.
Just do your thing.
No, but just
if you know the right thing is to vote.
It's okay. It's okay. Let me just wrap this with one statement. There is no nation in history, and Kenya is not going to be number one. Get me that. 2027 takuwa hapa mlioni. It is not going to be the first one to revolutionize the nation through votes. It doesn't happen.
Once when we are black stuff, I don't say that.
So I want to ask you guys something. Let's see how colonized you guys are. From there, tell me what you think the culture of Kenya is. Kenya as a whole, not individual ethnic groups or what. Tell me what you think the culture of Kenya is.
The culture of Kenya. In what perspective?
And okay,
What
tell
defines
me
our
like
culture?
what? Okay,
What
not
defines
that. Just give me one or what you think brings Kenyans together.
I think personally, matatu culture.
Matatu culture. For you, Joy?
I don't think there's anything as strong as the political stronghold in the society. It's political and religion. I think Kenyans just find peace in finding someone to hide your immorality behind. You want to cheat on your wife behind you. Because you talk.
You've insisted on cheating. What's wrong with you? Hey, cheap wife, you did it twice.
No, I'm just giving like a random example that we have also normalized. We have normalized infidelity. You know, cheating is actually just infidelity. You are an infidel.
Just normalize.
Yeah, you have normalized immorality to every magnitude. And you have hidden those things behind politics majorly and religion. Ukipata pasta mwenyewe anakula wayahudi wake huko. It has to tell us so much about our own culture.
Brother, preach. What's again now? Let's hear from. Can I correct? What's again at Malaysia? One thing you need to know and keep it in your head.
Okay.
Men are polygamy.
I don't know.
I'm just trying to tell you. That is the saddest reality.
Just keep it.
Yeah.
Then go tell us what you think is like our culture.
Kenyan culture. Personally, like it's controversial, but I'd say there's nothing that brings Kenyans together, like hatred or like
Online banter.
Yeah, online banter. Because if you think about it, most we usually at this point we don't even care about tribes and all that thing. But if anyone was to attack Kenya, everyone will go after them.
You put much energy on AOBs and forget the main agenda. Kenyans are AOBs.
So we have to concentrate on.
Okay, for me now, Kenyan culture, tunaitrace sana sana na the entertainment. Because what we are known for, number one, Ngani, of course. Shara.
Unachoma.
Lakini tunajulikana sana. You ask everyone any white meat when anakuja Kenya, the matatu culture ndio nini?
So matatu culture.
Na unapiga makali.
Unaelewanga sasa
kama tight kuna hiyo.
So kuna nganya mostly na online banter.
Yeah, but hey, you're
Alright, sir.
Okay, so before I answer, I'm going to give a disclaimer. My answer is my own opinion.
Thank
so
you.
whether I'm agreeing or disagreeing, is my opinion.
So
what defines Kenyan culture for me is the people. The people in the sense that we are friendly and very accommodating.
Thank you for being positive. You're very positive.
Okay, you, sir?
Right. Me, when I think Kenyan culture is big when we sherehe, like brah. Huwezi enda mahali upate watu wako down. Okay, najua Nigerians wana compete na sisi on that front, but hey man, Kenya, you guys come to Kenya manzi. Karibu Kenya. Like sherehe,
Hakuna matata.
Hakuna matata.
Can I ask a question on this point? What do you think the youth now behind that sherehe?
Okay, it's not that deep because it's not that serious. It's not that deep because me Friday as in what anataka to play clues. Whatever you're the whole week. The whole week it's crazy.
That
you just need to unwind.
Relaxation.
EO2, that's enough. That's the only reason you need.
Whatever person decides to do with their sherehe, that is their own. If someone is immoral, that is their own immorality.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to do whatever. Kuna sherehe ya mtu ni kesha.
I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
there's always something.
Let me say what Rachel and I have been trying to say all throughout this conversation is one thing. If you're not willing to look at the root of anything, you're not willing to look at it at all.
Okay, sawa, but now it's not that deep. Unajua?
Ndio maana alisema it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
But
Unajua?
it is.
Kila
Unless
mtu-
tunaambia
Unajua?
hata
Let's-
sisi
sorry.
tunaanza kuambia
Aje, let me tell you. Ngoja nikwambie.
Fanya she go before.
Aya, sasa nikwambie.
Si Ruto anafanya tu wala
Aya.
si alikwambia.
Sikiza sasa, unajua nini? Problems will never end. Hakuna mtu akuexempted from problems. Sasa just take like 2 hours, 3 hours, just relieve yourself. Just
Sahau.
yes, tu. Atuitishe the whole week. Just a few minutes of your time.
Okay, let's hear first other people. No, I'm skipping this guy kwanza because he's Sudanese. He's gonna tell us ya Sudan, ya Kenya. So, lady.
Kenya culture. I would think we are just conditioned to like uamke ufanye hivi. It's a condition like mimi najua tu money ikifika I need to be like 85. Unajua ile design ya ati umeamka au juu unafanya nini kesho. So it's something that if we are going back na tuseme like atuandiki we will do what we gotta do to like make it itakuwa very very difficult. Kuna ile mindset tu ya mzee nafaa kutafuta job, I need to like lazima either niende shule nifanye, you see there's that condition that we have. It's a culture that is still there.
So you're saying Kenyans have a working culture?
It's a working culture. It's a condition. Ni kitu tu ye umelala aje kwa nyumba.
No one that they do willingly, that's what I'm asking. Si ile umelazimishiwa, ile unafanyanga kutaka kwako. Venye wewe anasema utaamka upige luku, uingie zako
Sherehe.
Napiga luku.
Yeah, maybe sherehe could be something.
But you know she has a point. And what she's saying just answers my question to this. Because it is that exhaustion that
Ndio
gives you
inafanya
Friday becomes like a day.
period.
Because why you working the whole day?
The clubs
and
sell
we-
out most
Tuende say
because
for
unapata Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's the time you let loose.
Yeah. Why are you working from Monday to Thursday to only spend
Your weekend, your time.
Friday?
And the money
And
that
then you're talking about the Mzungu who is planning for you 100 years. What a
the money that you're working
So
with, the money that
ideas.
you got as you worked hard for, unaipeleka wapi?
So ideally,
So it is not gonna
I'm not confused. Like ideally.
Ideally.
No, let him finish what he's saying. Ideally, you're saying that ideally.
I was questioning her thought of process because like ideally, since you're saying hii sherehe concept yake yote is like
exhaustion.
Yeah, so like ideally nafanya sherehe.
But
niseme tu leo naenda sherehe kasi sijachoka ama.
But we used to have sherehe even kitambo in the traditional whatever for ceremonies. Yeah, for ceremonies. So that sherehe is what he's saying. We used to celebrate when babies are born and
Oh, him is making
so like sherehe in all manners. That's what he's saying. It's our culture to just celebrate things. So this guy, I want him to tell us his experience in Kenya. Ile kitu wameona wa Kenya wana What would you say is the culture of Kenyans, being a Sudanese living amongst us?
Family I met with all Kenyans. The first culture is the is it shit. That's the only thing that even if I went to another country, I wouldn't find it anywhere. It's specifically built to this city in this country. In other countries, yes, I know they try to emulate it, but it won't be the same as what I saw here. You go to Uganda, you go to Tanzania, and whatever, but they don't have the culture that you have here. And also, sadly to say that your hate is a bond. When you guys agree together to hate someone, or to take a course, you're united, whatsoever it is. Once you're all into it. We fight one another, but once it takes against
you know, you keep telling me it's not that deep, and I'm asking again because now you're building on his point.
He said it's that.
Hate.
Yeah, but just
what does that say about all of us?
Yeah, but then you brought it out.
Yeah, like what does it say? If it's not that deep, what does it say about us?
The art, you brought it out correct. I remember because
yeah, but the hate and the sin. Nah, it's an example. Online banter.
Itakuwaje tunaungana kama watu niko kwangu, uko kwako, tunapatana online kubash an individual.
But
What does that say about us?
It's like this.
She's just saying there's something that we are not.
Let me make it simpler for you. Hata ni make it simpler. Mimi niko na sister yangu. Si ndio? Sister yangu tunapigana naye.
Lazima.
Si ndio? Lakini wewe ukifika huko nje mguse unaona kwamba mtu wetu kwa nini wewe ni nani? Wewe nani bwana? Unaweza kabifia kwanza kando because mambo yenu ya nyumbani utaisoma baadaye. Mtu anje anaingilia mambo yenu ya nyumbani. Kazu